Bagraim Attorneys, and you can see and meet him. Hello, Michael. How are you?
Hi, thank you. This is innovative, and thank you. Love your Facebook page. So well done. So, very exciting. I've got an exciting little topic. I won't be long today, but a little topic to talk about, and that's the clash of laws. When you have two laws that seem to clash and become a bit of a problem, it's always difficult for both the employer and the employee to wade through the problem of the clash of law. So here we're talking about labor law, which I always talk about with you. And this labor law is when someone gets dismissed, they have a right to challenge the dismissal and they have a right to ask the CCMA or the labor court or a bargaining council to actually place them back in their job for reinstatement, as it were. Now, what happens if that person's living on the premises or they're working on a farm and they're living on the farm? And they get dismissed, and the farmer says, you now need to leave your cottage. What happens if it's domestic worker and the domestic worker gets dismissed and they say, now you need to leave your room, you're living on our premises? What happens when those people then challenge the dismissal and say, I'm challenging it, I think it's unfair, I think it's wrong, and so therefore I'm not moving out? What is the law then? And so you've got two laws. You've got the landlord and tenant legislation, and you've got the labor legislation. And what has come out, and we've seen it now more recently quite a few times, where a magistrate has stepped in and said, if the employer wants to remove the employee because their employment's come to an end, and the employee challenges that particular arrangement, in other words, says, no, I believe it was unfair and therefore I want to come back to work, the magistrate won't interfere and will then order that the person remains on the premises until the Labour Court or the CCMA or the Bargaining Council has ruled that the dismissal was fair. So you can imagine this is going to create havoc. It is creating havoc out there. And for employers and employees, it's a piece of law and a piece of confusion that actually needs to be studied carefully and looked into in the future. So thank you for listening to me today. I really appreciate it.
Michael, you kindly offer you that initial email for people, just labor law questions, people. So if can they then, specifically touching on the subject today, may they contact you?
Absolutely. Or any subject on with regard to the labor law, it's Michael, Michael, at Bagraims, Bagraims.co.za. So it's Michael at bagraims.co.za.
Thank you so much. Have a lovely weekend, and thanks for chatting to us.